Lame duck Joe Biden tries to ban natural gas water heaters on his way out the door. If this happens, this will harm a lot of Americans because natural gas is a lot cheaper than electricity. So some people get natural gas water heaters to save money. And he's trying to ban this. Like, again, Biden is doing everything he can to ruin Americans' lives on his way out. If it's even him that's doing this, is it his handlers that are the ones that's really throwing out all these policies on the way out the door? So we're gonna talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. With only days left in his disastrous presidency, Joe Biden is trying to make life more difficult for millions of Americans by banning most types of natural gas water heaters. It's just the latest example of Biden or the people around him trying to put roadblocks in the way of the incoming Trump administration. Um, as Gateway Pundit reported just yesterday, Biden is trying to permanently ban new offshore oil and gas developments in key U.S. coastal waters. And I've done a separate report on that as well a couple of days ago. Biden and his team know that energy development is key to what Trump wants to do once he's in office. None of this is happening by accident. Biden is surrounded by climate change activists. They're doing all of this on purpose and for obvious reasons. Um, the Washington Free Beacon reports that the Biden administration finalized climate regulations to ban most natural gas powered and instantaneous water heaters, a move that critics say will drive up costs for consumers. And that's what I was just alluding to at the beginning. It's going to harm it's going to harm Americans. It's going to make things uh, more expensive. The Department of Energy, which formally published the rules the day after Christmas, didn't issue a press release announcing the action, a departure from past appliance regulations. They were trying to keep it secret. The published rules say the regulations are expected to help the climate by curbing carbon dioxide emissions. Overall, under the regulations, roughly 40% of the new tankless water heaters available in the United States today will be taken off the market by 2029. Experts and industry officials say that will force consumers to purchase either more expensive or less efficient water heater models. One industry analysis estimates that customers will pay $450 more on average when purchasing new water heaters, thanks to the regulations. The liberal media did their duty by keeping this quiet. And Chuck Ross, he tweeted out, he posted on X, said Biden quietly issued a regulation the day after Christmas. No press release or anything. That will force 40% of natural gas water heaters off the market by 2029. Thank goodness for platforms like X that allowing people to shine light on these stories. This is likely coming from activists on Biden's team. Someone named Boo Isabubu, sorry, on X said Biden did none of this. We have an incapacitated president with hordes of unaccountable activists, bureaucrats, and aides running roughshod over our constitution. Um, there's no way this holds up once Biden and his people are gone. Trump is going to get rid of all these crazy regulations, and this is exactly what we're talking about when we're talking about the bureaucratic state, the deep state. They're pushing these regulations and stuff. No one's voting on this. People behind the scenes creating these regulations that we have to follow. That's making life harder for the average American to live. It's ridiculous. It should be illegal. I'm sick of all these backdoor regulations, because they know these type of policies wouldn't pass muster if Congress had to vote on it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.